Hi, this is Ken Go of the Oregonian, and here are my 3 takeaways from the weekend in college football. First, very good win for Oregon State. I think that was a win the Beavers could have lost. I thought they might lose it. Very impressed with the way Coach Gary Anderson rallied his troops at halftime and the way the Beavers played in the third quarter. I think Seth Collins' ability to pass the ball while not confusing anybody with an NFL quarterback was good enough to open up the running lanes in the option game and to get the Beavers' offense on track. I think Oregon State's 2-1 preseason is about all anyone could have expected. That's a good springboard for them into Pac-12 play. I like the toughness and grit that the Beavers are playing with under Anderson. Now let's see what they can do in the Pac-12. Number 2, concerns about Oregon's defense. I continue to think they're overblown. I think what matters is whether you win the game, and that whether you give up 400 yards or 100 yards. If you win, the team's played well enough. I think Oregon's style of defense will concede some yards in search of big plays. I think when you force 4 turnovers and turn 2 of them into touchdowns, the defense has done its job no matter how many yards it's given up. We'll see what this means for Oregon ahead, but the Ducks are 2-1. Tough game with Utah this week. Let's see how they do with that. And number 3, I think the Pac-12 is going to be very unpredictable this year. I saw a very interesting game Saturday in the Los Angeles Coliseum where Stanford just physically bludgeoned USC. A lot of people say that's another case of Steve Sarkisian getting out-coached. Maybe it's just a case of Stanford playing well. I think this is like the Stanford teams of yore, big, physical, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Sure, Stanford hadn't shown that to this point in the season, but really what matters is here going forward. Stanford is Oregon State's problem Friday in Reser Stadium. I think the Beavers are going to have their hands full, but really all over the Pac-12 it looks like a very even, interesting season where our perceptions are probably going to change by the week. I mean, how good is Arizona State? What do you make of Arizona, which is unbeaten? And Utah, Oregon's opponent this week, is unbeaten. And those 3 victories all came over FBS programs. So that's how I saw the weekend. This is Ken Go, the Oregonian.